Hey guys, Jim Graves here. As you read on the title before you came in, hope you wipe your feet on the mat. Just saying. What's up, little toxic? Yep, so wiping your feet on the mat before you come in. You already saw it is a manga haul. This is the first one officially of November. I did have the one before that was right in between that October November one. There wasn't a lot in this. This one is huge. So let's get started. I'll show you this before we do. I know you're trying to read it upside down, but it's box 2 of 2. So, and we did get some good stuff this time. I think I counted there's probably like 13 books that I actually have to add into my currently reading TBR to like be caught up on series. Everything else is going onto the TBR shelf. So our first one is Angels of Death. There you go. I had to double check it. There's a new one that came out. I believe it's called Angels of Death 5.5. Or no, it's a Trinity 7 one. Trinity 7 is a 15.5. This one is they're gonna have a point .0 come out as like a prequel to it. How I afford all of it. Most of my like paycheck goes towards manga. That's about it. There's not much more to that, and it's not really like uh, I work for the county, one of the counties that's in my state, but I mean it's not anything that's like huge. So, or I would get more. I need to. I wish I was rich. I would have already like some of the other volumes and stuff that I wanted. I would have already like gotten them, but need to. All right, number 2 is Radiant Volume 2. This series is pretty good. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend it. It has kind of a fairy tale esque feel to it, but with a more of I guess like a demon hunter esque kind of thing. It's really good. That's one of the ones that I gotta catch up on. Then we have Sorry for My Familiar, Volume 3. This one's really good too, guys. If you know, I just actually finished it. So really good one too. Then we have Konosuba, God's Blessing on the Wonderful World, Volume 7. I've been waiting for this one for a while. This one just keeps unfolding. It's still that dungeon crawly stuff that I like, but it's kind of like a more comical version of it, which is good. Then we got a couple wrapped ones in here. Akami Got Kill Zero, Volume 8. I'll have to unwrap that one later on. Their backs are always red, so. Then this one, we've been waiting for it. After all the hype and everything that everybody's been talking about with it, now we are finally getting the next volume of it. But that is Goblin Slayer Volume 4. This is turning out to be a great series. Unless you watch the anime, that's it. Then we got Hybrid X Heart, Magica's Academy Atariaxi. However you say that last word. I just usually call it Hybrid X Heart. So this is Volume 4. That's another one that's just going on the shelf that I need to catch up and read. Then we have my favorite series, obviously for my little guy. This is it wrong to try and pick a girl up in a dungeon? Familia Chronicle Episode Lynn. And it's the first one of this series. So this one should be really cool. What's up, Orange Peel? So that's kind of a side story. Then we have this one, another one that I can't wait to get into. Pages, one of the corners of the page is a little bit. That's nothing that it's something we can fix, which is good. Nothing too bad. It was just how the page was put in there. But this one is Record of Grand Crest War. This is volume 1 of it. It comes from the author of Record of Lodos War, right there on the back. I'm not sure what that is, or if it's a manga or not. Maybe, maybe not. And it says explicit content, but when I flipped through it, it didn't seem like there was anything like bad or crazy in it. Maybe it's in there somewhere. What did I take out so far? All right, I'll give you a quick rundown, Levy or Levi. Record of the Grand Crest Wars. Is it wrong to try and pick a girl up in a dungeon? Familia Chronicles episode Lynn, number 1. Hybrid X Heart, volume 4. Akami Ga Kill 0, volume 8. And Angels of Death, volume 5. And then Goblin Slayer, volume 4. Konosuba God's Blessing on the Wonderful World, volume 7. Sorry for My Familiar, volume 3. And Radiant, volume 2. Let's see. And we're almost at the end of this box. So we got 2 left. Log Horizon, the West Wind Brigade. This is volume 10. This is a great series too. I highly recommend this one. This is the one that I feel like Dot Hack should have been. If you've read Dot Hack or seen it or anything, it wasn't as good as I would say that it should have been. But this one is great. And then we have this one. I had to go ahead and get it because of all the monster crawly ones and everything I get. Really, it's pretty good, isn't it? This one is called Interspecies Reviewers. It's okay. Take it in. Wait till I flip it to the back. This one basically is these guys go to a nightclub kind of deal, or a red light district like in Japan, and basically try and go hook up with girls. All the girls try and get them to come be with them. But as far as I understand, the guy ends up liking something else. He likes something weird, and so that's why he doesn't ever like hook up with any of the girls. But this one should be pretty good. So we're done with that little box, small part, and now we got the big one left. We kind of started backwards than this one. You know, usually I try and show these first, so whoever that is from Right Stuff that packages these, if you watch my videos, thanks. Still, you're doing a great job. And this one I'm going to have to jump around a little bit. So the first one in this box is Forbidden Scrollery, Volume 5. This one, I haven't started it yet, but I hear a lot of good things. That's one. After I get done with my current stuff, I'm probably going to put some polls and stuff out on like Twitter and stuff like that, and let people vote on like what they think I should read of my two shelves over here that I haven't even gotten into yet. So, um, Delicious in Dungeon Volume 6, great series. Got to continue it. As you know, it's about cooking in a dungeon. It's really great. If you haven't gotten into it yet, another one highly recommended. And as I said on most of these other ones, I like when they give you a little kind of map on the back of these. These are some of the creatures they're going to see, or most of the creatures they're going to see in it. And when you kind of know there's going to be approximately like 5 to 6 chapters, I like how they do that. So, Fruits Basket, another. Haven't gotten into this one yet. I'm actually holding off on this one because I'm trying to get the Fruits Basket manga first. I've already read it, except for like the last book 12 of the omnibus version, but hopefully soon I'll be able to do that one. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, volume 8. This one too is an amazing series. If you haven't read this one yet, I know they just had this one become an anime not that long ago, and from what I'm seeing, a lot of people are saying it's still good. So, this one, Tales of Wedding Rings, is phenomenal. Highly recommend this one too. All right, Little Toxic. I'll see you later. We got this one. I got this one because of the Halloween season when I ordered it. I ordered it because of the author of it, and so I could add it in before I start getting his bigger volumes and books and stuff. This is Juji Ito's Cat Diary, Yon and Mu. It's kind of his life, I guess, dating somebody and them owning cats, and him trying to figure out how to be a friend to the cats. So that is one that I really can't wait to get into because of all the craziness that Juji Ito kind of has with a bunch of his books. Then we got Yatsuba Volume 14. This is a great series too. Kind of about a dad and how his daughter grows up. It mostly focuses on her, stuff like that. But it's spectacular, I have to say. Then we have this one, which is Overlord Volume 8. This one is pretty good too. I like where they're going with it now. So hopefully they keep going in that direction with it. I hope we're not getting close to it ending anytime soon, though. It is one of them that is pretty phenomenal. I always enjoy reading it. Then we have Trinity 7, Volume 15. Also another wrapped one. I think this is our 4th or 5th wrapped one. Animal Land, Volume 14. Haven't gotten into the series, but this is the final volume of it. You can see it right there in orange. So I need to get into it here soon. Some of these other ones I'm going to put over here on the side until we get closer to me getting them all out of the box. It's actually a series. I actually think the rest of these are this one series, so except for the one I'm holding right now. We'll put those right there for now. So then I got this one too. I can't wait to read it either. It should be fantastic. As I said before, it's another one that's going into it. This is Hiro Mashima's Playground. This is one where he basically took all of his other stories. He might have done like 1 or 2 chapters for them, and he threw it all into this one. So it's somewhat big. I don't know how many stories are in here though. Let's see if I can find something that'll kind of give us a little bit of what stories are in here. Looks like there is. They don't have a thing in here for what it is. What's up, Jason? Files. Yeah, so they don't tell you how many are in here, but this is just a collection of like short stories by Hiro Mashima. That's really good. So now the big series that I'm getting into, we didn't get them all until we do. We're gonna do the collection video soon, as a lot of people I know are chomping at the bit and everything. As far as this goes, after I get the rest of this series is probably when I'm going to do it. But we just have to wait for that. So I think it was like 3 of them. They were out of stock, and so I have to wait for it. But this is almost all of them. This is and I know somebody has been reading it. I can't remember who. This is a 0 parts Hunter. Give me a second. It's all upside down. So that is what we got. 0 parts Hunter. Like I said, it goes up to volume 19. We have We have 15 of them, so we're missing 4. But yeah, that is the new series that I got. Hopefully, we'll get those other 4 here soon and be able to move on from there, get some of these other series that are going to start going out of print soon. But we have a couple here that are going on our TBR shelf. Familia Chronicles. It's a spinoff of Is Wrong Trying to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. This is about Lynn, the elf that's in it. Hybrid X Heart, Volume 4. That's one I got to pull the plastic off of. Akami Got Kill 0, Volume 8. Got to pull the plastic off of that one. Angels of Death, Volume 5. You'd think that you'd have to pull the plastic off of that one. Forbidden Scholarly, Volume 5. Fruits Basket, Another, Volume 2. Animal Land, Volume 14. And Trinity 7, Volume 15. Got to pull the plastic off of that one, too. So we are doing pretty good on that. Then we have Juji Ito's Cat Diary. Got to read this one at some point, hopefully soon. Figure out where we're going to go in that direction, since this one is supposed to be a little bit horror based, just like Juji Ito's other works, but the book's not very big. So I'll put it beside the Playground one, which is bigger. It's probably about 2 volumes together, and a normal sized one. So we'll use Animal Land, so you can see kind of how big it is. Let's see. But yeah, then we have Hiro Mashima's Playground. My favorite manga book or series. I actually have a top 100 that I did before that we took a week to do. It's Suikoden 3. It was when we still had Tokyo Pop the first time. So that's when it came out. I'll have to see if I can find it and do probably another video on it. I haven't done any reviews lately, with our kind of scare that we had from Viz, I decided that I deleted all mine and that I would come back and redo them later on, probably like as a live stream when I get a better camera. And that way we can kind of figure out where to go from there. So, but yeah, Hiro Mashima's Playground. It's one of our other ones. Viz was handing out strikes for people showing their content, basically opening the books and stuff. So you couldn't show any of the pages or stuff or the frames without them trying to give you a strike. The big person that it kind of happened to was Insidious Swede. So, which, I mean, obviously he's still here. So didn't do anything to his channel, which is spectacular. I know he had it set up where he has a second channel too now, which is kind of like the buffer that he needs. Yeah, Toast Cat's got some too. But hopefully we're getting those strikes off of Toast Cat. Wink. So ones that I got to read though: Overlord 8, Yotsuba 14, Tales of Wedding Rings Volume 4. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Volume 8. Delicious in Dungeon Volume 6. I actually need to check this one out first. It's a little bit thicker than they usually are, so sometimes if you get a volume that's thicker, it means that they're probably ending it at that one. Sometimes you don't always read and know that they're going to do that, but you'll get that one eerie last couple volumes where they're like extra thick to include like an extra chapter or something. Interspecies Reviews. I gotta show this one the front and the back again because I just think it's kind of funny how they depict all these monster girls. So that one is wrapped. We got to take the stuff off of that one. Record of the Grand Crest War. If anybody knows, let me know about the author that did Record of Lodos War, and tell me if that is just like a novel, if it's a light novel, or if it's actually a manga too. That might be another one I need to pick up at some point. Log Horizon West Wind Brigade Volume 10. Radiant Volume 2. Sorry for My Familiar Volume 3. Konosuba God's Blessing on This Wonderful World Volume 7. And Goblin Slayer Volume 4 wrapped. I gotta get those ones undone. And then we have 15 volumes of this one, Zero Parts Hunter, waiting on the last 4 volumes to come in. After those last 4 ones come in, though, guys, then we are going to do this collection video. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So hopefully we'll either get it this week or we'll get it part of next week. That way we can get this collection video done. Either or, now that we have these ones, I need to put my pedal to the metal to put our other bookshelf in order over here. That's why there's kind of this gap right here. And I have one more bookshelf that's not even put together sitting over here off camera that I need to put on the other side of that one. So hopefully here soon, cross fingers, we can get it done and have everything lined up to do our collection video and stuff like that. So good stuff. But that should be it. Everything that we've gotten up to date, all that other stuff. So you guys got any questions or anything about a series that I got, an older series that you know I have, the collection video, anything? And while you're doing that, I'm going to take the plastic off of these other ones. That way I don't have to put them up on the shelf like that. Or read them that way or try later, especially when I kind of have a trash box that's right here. So Tushkat. Did you see the off group growing? It's getting bigger. So I guess nobody has questions. That is fine and dandy. That's actually a good thing. I can end like at a good time now. So, um, but yeah, got some new good books. Um, today, actually, for wrapping up, I guess. Today, actually, I got another thing for a smaller box that's coming in. So hopefully that'll get here Friday or Saturday, one of the two, and we'll be able to do a November manga haul for that one. Only spoiler I'm going to give you. Actually, I take that back. I'll give you two spoilers. We're getting Eden Zero Volume 1 in there, so now I can finally read it, catch up, and enjoy. And some people are talking about it. I know Cat put a tweet out about it earlier. Mob Psycho 100 is going to be in there too. I believe there's probably about 7 other ones, so we'll have to see when we get it. But anyway, that should be it. I could go back and finish reading some other manga and putting these other ones up on the shelf. So you guys stay good, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll see you later. I'm Jen Graves, and yeah, that's about it. We're blasting off away, I guess. So, bye, guys. Jen Graves out.